Hello world, we are anonymous. We are reaching out to the largest form of free exchange of information, the internet, for help. Operation Self-Determination is of grave importance. There are hundreds of uncontacted people around the globe, from the jungles of the Amazon to the island nations of this world's vast ocean. These people are living in a world that has no concern for their welfare, as the appetite for oil, natural gas and other natural resources contained on their ancestral lands is desired without regard or compassion. The machine is bearing down upon their lands with a hunger that is getting harder and harder to avoid. Logging and mining companies, as well as other corporate interests, have no idea the destruction they can reap upon not only the people but also the land they reside on. These people do not want to be contacted, as recent encounters in Peru have been met by violence from a distance with whatever weapons they have at their disposal. These people have the right to self-determination and the right to live outside of the system we all participate in. Who are we to say this modern era is for these people, seeing as they have existed far removed from it just fine for thousands of years? Our curiosity has claimed pictures of them from afar, but these people are not some specimen in a petri dish. If more encroachment happens, either by the companies who wish to exploit their lands or the scientists desiring to see a truly rare occurrence, these people will die. Their absence from the rest of the world has allowed them to live unmolested and far from the modern system of slavery we are entangled in, but with this isolation comes a high price. If we make contact with them, much like the Native Americans that first came into contact with European explorers, all of these uncontacted peoples will be threatened with a horrible death from simple diseases we all have immunities to, but they do not. 99% of the original peoples of the Americas have perished to the plight of European contact. The loss of culture is irreplaceable to the world. Their knowledge of plants and alternative means of surviving are things the entire planet could have benefited from, like cures for diseases and other forms of important information lost in the sands of time without a care. Are we to be heartless again? Spread this information to as many people as possible with as many resources as we can, and we can help prevent an egregious loss to the world from happening again for nothing more than man's own greed and lust for power at any expense. There is an old saying, if one is ignorant to history, we are doomed to repeat it. We are students of history, and this loss of human culture and life will not be repeated. We are legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. We are anonymous.